Andrew have not stepped up and said anything about these two girls that was abducted and being found. Nothing at all.
Hi everybody, welcome to my little part of YouTube. In today's video we're going to be talking about Davian Bryant. It is a man that is suspected to have taken away not one but two children in Jamaica recently, and I have a update. I have also divided this commentary video into two subsequent pieces: how to protect our children and solutions that can be implemented so that this don't happen again. So let's go to the update. It says Crime Stop is offering a reward of $200,000 for information leading to the arrest of Davian Bryant, the man suspected of abducting two girls in St. Thomas last week. Individuals with information are being asked to contact Crime Stop at 311. They can also contact the Morant Bay Police Station at 876-982-1027, the police at 119, or the nearest police station. Brian is suspected of abducting 9-year-old Phylisa Prussia on Thursday, October 14th, and 13-year-old Winshae Barrett on Saturday, October 16th. He is also wanted by the Portland Police, where he has absconded bail that was granted in relation to several charges, including illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition. Phylisa and Winshae were both found in heavily wooded areas of the parish by search parties consisted of the police, residents, and other partnering agencies. The search continues for Brian. Meanwhile, the police continue to advise extreme caution in regard to children in the parish as a manhunt continues for Brian. The first comprehensive piece, and where I would like to section this video off, is how we can protect our children. And the first thing I must say with Phylisa, which stood out to me, was her sister and her went out to feed pigs, according to what her sister said, and Phylisa did not return back to the home. And according to CCTV footage and how the environment looked, it looked like it was later on in the day, at night actually. And I, as a mother of a son and a daughter, I would never let my son or daughter go to feed pigs at that particular time that the CCTV footage actually picked up Phylisa and Brian when she was abducted. I would never do that as a parent, and us as adults and parents actually need to take responsibility for some of the stuff that happen in our society, and this is one of the times that the parents need to take responsibility for this particular incident right here. We can protect our children by simply not putting them in situations where their safety is going to be compromised, not sending them out late at night, not sending them out too early. Also, make sure you know their whereabouts, whether you have to put a GPS tracking on your phone, whether you have to constantly text or call. Protect your children. And even if your children feel like you're being overbearing, it's for their own good. Our only thing as parents that we have to do is to provide and protect for our children, and that's where all of this lies. The second part that I want to actually put in this video is how we can stop things like this from happening in the future. And over here, when we report things, we like to actually put solutions in, because a lot of people always have a lot of negative things to say in the way in which we choose to put attention on Jamaica. For so many years, a lot of stuff has happened in our country that we don't talk about, where we let slide. And I feel like it's 2021, and the only way we're going to change the past and make our future better is actually to talk about it and actually give suggestions and solutions. So that's that. And I feel like people that are not Jamaican, that have not lived their life in Jamaica, that haven't had parents and foreparents in Jamaica for decades, should not have a say on what Jamaican people do. But that's neither here nor there. That's a whole different topic for a whole nother day. Solutions for this not to happen again, for me personally, is Jamaica need to make a sexual registry for predators and rapists. So any man that have been convicted of raping or abusing a child need to go in a sexual registry, and their name and address placed on that registry. They also need to actually have their DNA in that registry, so that if they reoffend or if they're suspected of reoffending, they can put their DNA in and see if they've been up to no good or not. The registry needs to be public so everyone can see who's on there, why they're on there, and be aware of the people that you're surrounding yourself with and you're surrounding your children with. Another solution I feel like is that there needs to be a whole bunch more of cameras in Jamaica. So all businesses, whether it be a corner shop, market, supermarket, need to have cameras, working cameras. We need to have way more lighting on our roads, especially lighting in rural areas, rural communities, because this is where stuff like this happens most, and this is where stuff like this happens and people get away with their crime the most. So lighting, CCTVs and videos. And I also think that we as people need to stop harboring certain people in our community. If you feel like something is off about somebody, you need to say something. You need to vocalize it to the people around you so they can prove you wrong or right. One thing I have to applaud the Bath community for was actually working with the police in finding these two children and making sure that they put so much pressure on Brian that he couldn't do anything to them. He couldn't hurt them or they end up dying. So those are my solutions for now, as far as not allowing stuff like this to happen to our children. And you guys can actually leave your suggestions in the comment section and tell me what are your solutions to this not happening again. I will also reinforce, if you see him, please report him. If it's even you just glimpse him or you think you have glimpsed him, because a person like this does not need to be in our communities, does not need to be in our society. Another solution I think also that I need to actually put in here is that our justice system actually need to put in back the death penalty, and they also need to actually put in hard labor. And I'm talking about hard labor where people used to actually had to work. They fix the roads, they cut stones, they farm, they did a host of things when they get sent to prison or to jail and they were sent to hard labor. They need to actually implement that back into our judicial system, because that was taken out and it's causing people like Brian to reoffend and commit even worse crimes after they've been locked up for small or minor things in our society. So you as the audience can also put in what your suggestions are of how this can be stopped, and what are your solutions on how our government or our people can protect our children and making sure that this doesn't happen to more of our children, because I'm sure these two girls are traumatized and they're gonna need lifelong therapy and lifelong community. And I hope their parents know that, I hope the community know that, and I hope the government know that, and they actually step in. Andrew have not stepped up and said anything about these two girls that was abducted and being found. Nothing at all. And he's the prime minister. Like, this is why I feel like he's at a place where he don't care. He's just running the country just because he's been put in place to do so. But that's neither here nor there, and that's a whole different topic for a whole different day. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.
So while I was editing this, a story actually came out that the people of Bath actually found a person that they thought was David Bryant, but it was not him, and they ended up killing an innocent man. It is also said that the man that they killed was of unsound mind. And quite frankly, I believe if you are in a search party looking for someone, you need to familiarize yourself with them and how they look, or bring around a picture of them, whether that be on your phone, whether that be a physical picture or something, but you need to actually know who you're looking for so stuff like this don't happen. So people are not taken and killed based over misidentification.
Yes, yes, yes. We check, check.